Hello again, everybody. It's Todd Sturridge, the Horror Nerd, here at the inaugural Atlantic City Celebrity Convention. I'm having a blast so far this weekend talking to all the vendors and celebrity guests. Speaking of celebrity guests, I have the fortune of standing here with a silly grin of two awesome, talented ladies, Fallon Vendetta and Sophie Roberts. Ladies, how are you?
We're just peachy keen. We're sharing. I'm just going to hold it in the middle.
I heard you like to share. So guys, you having fun so far this weekend?
We are.
Yeah, we're next to a beach. How can you...
You can't decide when the beach is your office.
No.
You know?
That's true.
We arrived early, which we thought we were late, but we were early, so we said, no, we're going to touch the sand. And that's what we did, and it was excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. I was not touching the sand. I was touching the roulette table this morning, so that was my thing. And I actually did pretty well, so I'm not going to lie.
Good.
So, drinks are on me.
Is this a paid interview?
Yeah, no.
Well, all right, we tried.
Well, yeah, you have to pay me, though. So, Fallon, I know you are currently working on a movie. We talked about it a little bit briefly. How's that coming along?
Great. I mean, we're doing quite a few things. So we're still working on Sucks because we changed a whole lot around. So we actually get to reshoot a ton, which I'm excited about. Shooting Pony down at the Bridgeport Speedway in New Jersey, which is awesome. It's actually like a live racing film. Pretty neat. So we shoot the sequences for that from the actual races, and then it's, excerpts that are taken for the film. So getting pelted with rocks at 100 miles an hour is a good time, and then I also am working on Amityville Pool Toy Massacre, which is ridiculous, and it's a complete blast, but we have actual puppets. We have hand-puppeted creatures, and you don't get to do that much anymore, so I'm pretty excited about it.
I always love practical effects like that.
Yep,
so
agreed.
Let's do it. So, Sophie, question for you.
Yes.
Now I know you work with Fallon a lot, and you do a lot of makeup and effects and stuff. How did you get started in that business?
So I started in the haunt industry, and we both worked together with that, and then it just progressed into doing things that we love with our friends.
She's modest. She's very modest. She's very talented. She does not only hair and makeup and special effects, but she was kind of volunteered into the acting industry.
I was, but I'm happy about it.
She's killing it.
It's fun. I love it.
Okay, so this is a question probably for both of you. You are not allowed to say money, all right? You can't give that answer.
Okay.
What is one of the biggest challenges you face in independent filmmaking?
Time and balance. Time and balance with family, I guess, and kind of, we're talking about this today because I guess some people do view themselves as celebrity or whatnot. Sorry. Should I start over? Some people, I guess, view yourself as a celebrity. I feel like very detached from that, so I'll never see myself that way, and I kind of don't really see other people that way. I see people as people, I guess, but I think finding the balance between what is a quote-unquote normal life versus that persona type of life is hard. And yeah, it's like there's so many awesome projects that you want to do, but you have to decide whether you want to go and just do those projects or you want to have that kind of normal life balance too. Like, do you want to be so consumed in your art that you miss out on the opportunity of actually living? So I'm just trying to find that balance. And there's been a couple jobs, I think we talked about this too, there's been some jobs that people are like, why would you not take this? That's amazing, that's huge. It wasn't the right move. It wasn't the right move because I would have to be away from my family for so long or whatnot that I'm not willing to give that part up. I want to make silly, fun movies with my friends.
I mean, that's why we decided to do Sucks in the first place, so that we could fill our time that we needed with a project that we loved.
We're doing stuff with our friends. We just want to have a good time, okay?
Yeah.
Nice.
We came, I wouldn't say we came here to party because our party is like watching Golden Girls and going to bed at 8 and eating lots of snacks. But in the interim of that, yeah, we want to do stuff with good, fun people, like money, whatever, bills. We live in the Matrix anyway. It comes and goes. But yeah, it's
more important to create something that you're proud of and that you have your heart in rather than something that's going to pay you.
Agreed. So money is we're not the people to ask about money because we really don't care.
Wow. Okay. And so now I know I don't have to pay you on the next project that I do.
I mean, we really need.
Since,
Yes.
since
We still
clearly-
need to eat.
All right, so Fallon, I just want to let everybody know that you goaded me into the following question because apparently you were angry that I didn't ask it.
Oh.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Oh, my favorite
Which I
horror
hate
movie.
because it's so cliche. What's your favorite horror movie?
No, but we did talk about it, and it's not. I guess some people don't technically view it as horror, but as a little kid, so I went to Catholic school, right? So that already sets a tone in itself. But there were a lot of like these old wooden closets and whatnot. I loved 1988 classic, The Lady in White. It's one of my favorite
That's
movies.
legit.
It's a good movie.
I like it.
It's a great movie. The little girl walking around and the singing and I don't know, it stuck with me. It freaked me out as a kid. Freaked me out.
Sophie, what
Yeah.
about you?
I'm always going to love Pumpkinhead. Just for the practical effects and the storyline and everything about it. I love Pumpkinhead.
That's legit. I love it. So people ask me that question, and I always used to say this movie because it's very, very, everybody says it, but it was legitimately my favorite horror movie, The Exorcist.
Yeah.
So finally I
valid.
stopped, and I tell everyone Sharknado. And they're like, what? And I'm like,
Why not?
well, yeah. I mean, like, why not? Like, it's all right. Like,
Hey, there's like
Sharknado.
Catnado coming out. There's Sharknado. There's all the
Clownado.
Nados, right?
So that reminds me of a very funny thing. Like our fellow indie filmmakers are always complaining that Hollywood just churns out like remakes and reboots and garbage.
Right.
Now it's like, and I don't mean to pick on you, but it's like, let's take every single movie, put Amityville in front of
I
it,
just work here, but you know why?
and call it original.
So it doesn't even need to be Amityville. The thing is, I think the whole concept of Amityville, right? Any of that. I can't talk today. Sorry. It already drew people in because people loved that. So it's that sense of like familiarity, right? But especially like overseas, other countries too, like they eat that up. The sense of fandom there and how passionate they are about projects. I get it, but in the same right now, I'm kind of like, but that's what makes it funny. The fact that it has nothing to do with any of that, and you're just like, oh, it could have been Atlantic City that this weird stuff happened. The true horrors, But I get it. If it works, somebody's gonna buy it.
Fair enough. I just find it funny. That's
It
all.
is pretty funny.
Cocaine Bear comes out, and now every animal in the world,
Who else is on
cocaine in front of
drugs?
it. Right. Every animal now is on
Cocaine
drugs.
Seagull. I just saw it. That thing was acting pretty erratic.
Yeah. Well, it's Atlantic City, so I wouldn't be surprised if he scored
and
some
they're all-
cocaine somewhere.
Yeah, and they're
at all.
the casino air blowing out.
exactly.
Like, isn't that meant to be a stimulant?
All right, ladies, any last-minute words for the fans out there? Anything
Help
else
us.
you want to promote? Or
Follow Sucks to Suck Film on Instagram.
That's a good one.
Help us.
Smush. Send help.
We're here against our will. Not really.
We're great. Don't.
It's great. Okay, bye.
She left
and
me.
just
My
like
own
that,
friend left me.
we scared her away. Was it something I said?
It's everything you say, but that's fine.
Oh, wow. On that note, everybody, come on back, Sophie. Come
bring it
over
back.
here. Bring it back.
She's just such a little
All right,
trickster.
exactly. Fallon Vendetta and Sophie Roberts, everybody here at
All right, we're gonna
Atlantic
go
City
jump off the
Celebrity
balcony.
Convention. Having a great time. And ladies, it really is always a pleasure to see you and to
Same.
speak with you. You guys
We
are a lot
like
of
ya.
fun.
You're- I'm
Aw.
kind of just insulted my
Thanks.
friend there. Sorry. Punched you.
All right, everybody. Todd Sturridge, the horror nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.